NFP guys. Are you guys okay? You guys good? What's happening? Let me know in the chat. You guys ready? I don't think it's gonna be a big one. You're lucky we get 1,000 odd pips, maybe a little bit more. Because obviously it is a holiday today. But there is still a release. So let's see what happens. I haven't really tapped there. Yeah, coded. Yeah, coded something. I should have coded there. Anyways, let's see. Let's see. Yeah, guys, talk to me. Why is everybody quiet? Everybody's quiet, yeah, man. Come. It's a holiday. Okay, so what are we looking at? Before we do that, send that link maybe on the send it on the VIP. The YouTube. No, it's a Zoom. It was sent on Discord. Yeah, exactly. Ridwan says everyone only wants to know if they must buy or sell. Aye, guys are bad. Guys want to keep quiet and just want to know a direction. Come, come, come. Talk to me. It's nice if you guys engage. Ahmed says greetings. Shivam says, how are you doing, boss? Now I'm good. Good. How are you? Um, Noah says we're all good on the side. Excellent. Nice. Okay, so let's go to the fundamental aspect of NFP today. um, okay, first things first, it is a holiday throughout. I think it's Good Friday today, so we you can see here bank holiday, bank holiday. So most of the exchanges are closed. You will notice that things like gold and a few other assets and stuff have been closed already. Um, yeah, it hasn't moved the entire day. So I see indices is still open, like I mentioned earlier. Um, and there will be a NFP report, which is released at 2:30, as you can see here, right? So it will be released at 2:30 as per usual. What we're looking at, so you can see average hourly earnings month on month is expected to sort of come in at 0.3, which is less than what the previous month was. I think this might still stay in line with the 0 point. Guys, stop drawing on the screen again. I'm gonna have to say this again and again every single session, guys. Come on. Um, 0.4 was last month's, previous month before that was also 0.4. So I'm seeing it come out more in line with the 0.4 as opposed to the 0.3. 0.3 was always the sort of forecast for many, many months now. So yeah, I think this number is going to come out at 0.4. If you're looking at the non-farm employment change, we have here 65,000 forecast versus the previous, which was minus 92. So this was a shocker. This was actually a big shocker, and it was revised apparently. So if you click there, you would have seen there was a revision on that. In any case, minus 92,000 was previous, and then the forecast is positive, right? So it's above last month's sort of number. If we come in anything higher than this, so any positive number, we're good for longs. And more so if it's in line with this forecast, that'll make good long opportunity. You can see here as well, actual greater than forecast, good for. currency. So unemployment rate expected to remain the same at 4.4%. I don't see any change happening there. Um, so yeah, let's see what happens. So fundamentally, this number is indicating that it should be a positive for us, which means technically we need to obviously start seeing some sort of alignment with that. We look at the technical side of things. We can start off on the daily time frame. So there were two areas of interest to us this week and the week prior. You guys saw me mark out this area. We got those nice sells last week from there. This week we wanted to see price, obviously, because there was a there was an order block that I think it was on the yeah. So it's not on this chart. It is on this chart here. There's an order block that was sitting here beneath these lows. This area, there's a weekly order block. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 candles here. It was a weekly order block here. Yeah, as you can see, we've run sell side, taken out sell side, and we've tapped into that order block there. So we did expect to see a move up from there, which is exactly what we've gotten. I sent this analysis out already on Sunday last weekend, to show you guys that that's the bounce we were expecting. And I wanted to see if price could actually hold above this, which is here. So I wanted to see if price could actually hold above this area here. This was a daily SIBI and a 4 hour inversion fair, a 4 hour volume imbalance. So this was a daily SIBI, which then got inversed, as you can see. And then, so what I mean by that is it created the sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency by dropping like this. So that was the area of interest. But we've run sell side and we've tapped into that weekly order block. So that being said, it was taken, we ran up, price closed above this daily SIBI, which now inverted it. And this became the retest. As you can see, yesterday's candle had retested there. That's how we caught those longs from this exact area up for about 7,000 odd pips. So that's exactly what I wanted to see. I wanted to see price close and hold above this daily SIBI, which is also a H4 volume imbalance, which it has now done. So this becomes a daily inversion fair value, inversion SIBI or fair value gap. So I'm just going to label it as daily inversion here. And that was successfully retested. So technically what I'm seeing is we could still run yesterday's high and the days prior to that, the day prior to that, which is here, this high here. So that would be a good sort of target for us. And then obviously these are also targets moving forward. However, first target, yesterday's high, 46,990 at that area. That's what we're looking at. If you look at the 4 hour, same thing, inverse that entire area. So this was the last leg down, managed to inverse the entire thing and hold above this volume imbalance. So this was the 4 hourly volume imbalance, which was held. You can see again, we had a rate on sell side and no buy side from above here taken. This spike up that happened yesterday did not take out Wednesday's high. So my bias is bullish. We are trading in this, but remember this has come on the back. This was a retracement move on the back of this leg up. So this was the actual fair value gap that we were looking at on the 4 hour time frame, which has held. I see price now obviously making its run up to those highs. On the 1 hour, same story. We've tapped into yesterday's fair value gap sitting here. I'll just mark it out for you guys quickly. That one there, so that one's already played, well, not played out, it's tapped and respected. And then if you look at it here on the 15, okay, so on 15, we've already tapped into this one here. So I'm still seeing price go up. I'm just looking for an entry. I have gotten in some entries here about an hour ago, which is currently floating in profit. But in the instance of a pullback, we're going to look to capitalize on the NFP move up. So I'm currently, where's that? You in there? Yeah. Yeah, so this thing's definitely gonna run. I'm seeing it run up into here as a first target. If it does that, I mean, it's a 10K account and outside. I'm not even risk more than that, I think. But if it does that, that should be about 60 or so, 70, probably more. But depending on how fast or slow this thing moves. Again, 5 minute fair value gap tap, yeah. This fucking coffee's not leaving me. Yo. Azim, salams, how's it? How was your birthday yesterday? I have honey with ginger. Ish. Let me just type this thing out. Okay. Typed out my long message. I'll be back shortly. No, I said my phone battery is about to die. I'm not charging. Okay. Max says not yet in. Bias. I'm already in from down here, guys. I got in like before Moss. Down here when I saw this. When I saw, when was it? Yeah, it was somewhere. It was actually somewhere. Yeah, somewhere. Um, yeah, I was looking at this volume imbalance earlier. That was it. Yeah. I see it's tapped into another one. There's one out of five. Let's see. Hopefully, we can come back for this low here. If we can come back for that low, might be good. Um, Leo says, is 400 enough capital? Look, 400 can be enough capital if that's what you're willing to risk. Um, as mentioned before, like whenever we trade these news events, you guys need to fund an amount that you're comfortable risking and happy to trade with. And if it goes your way, it goes your way. If it doesn't affect you. Whether that's 400 Rand, whether it's 1,000 Rand, 10,000 Rand, 50,000 Rand, whatever the case is, it must be an amount that you are comfortable risking. Um, these trades fall outside of my trading plan. I'm not attached to it whatsoever. Whatever the outcome of this trade is, it doesn't matter. It doesn't affect me. It doesn't affect my bank balance. It doesn't affect my trading account, my main trading account, nothing. It's completely treated as a complete separate entity, this particular trades that you take. Goes with all news events, guys, whether it's NFP, CPI, PPI, whatever it is that you're trading, you treat it that way. It's outside of your trading plan because there is no 100% certainty that it's going to hit or it's going to come out as what you predicted the number to come out as. That number can come out as the complete opposite, and we've seen it happen. I mean, last month was a good example. It was what was it positive last month? Was supposed to be positive, and that number came in at minus 92,000. Actually, it was a minus 100 and something, and I think they revised it. So again, like I said, your technicals can tell you one thing. That forecast that it's showing can show you one thing, but ultimately nobody's going to know what that number or what that print comes out as, unless you obviously have some insider trading, what they call it, insider trading, yeah, some insight like on that kind of level. But other than that, you will never know for certain what's going to happen on those type of trades. So yeah, must be what you're willing to risk, guys. You reckon we can jump in for longs now still? Yeah, I mean this is a good area. Um, this is a good area, and you can obviously start entering. I should actually do that. I can add a few positions here because my entries are higher. I mean low down. Yeah. on 2000 Rand, how many lots to buy? I don't know how many lots to buy. But what I can say is you need to, if it's 2000 Rand that you're listing, then you full margin as many lots as you can. And normally I would, if it's an HFM account, you can use point fives, point whatever. And you gradually, like what I've done now, I've entered every time we kept, so I entered down here based off that volume imbalance. And see here. So I've entered there, right? But what I've done is as it as it breaks higher and gives me more confidence, I start adding. So you enter majority or quite a few positions down here, then you start as it breaks and pulls back, you add. As it pushes, breaks the high, pulls back, you add. As it breaks, pulls back, you add. So that's how you sort of scale into those kind of entries. So 1,000, 2,000 Rand, if you entered like, let's say for example, you could place two lots at the bottom. Um, then as your equity increases, because the margin is going to increase as you run into blues, you should be able to open up more positions as that trade runs into profit. But be careful not to add too many positions too soon, which means if you add too many positions too soon before the actual move happens, then there could be a potential for a spike to come in, obviously wipe you out before it even happens. So you have to be very strategic and calculated when you're trying to do that. These fucking fools. You know, it's really not getting me. Okay, so at you know, that's pulling back okay. From around 20 past, guys, I'm gonna start entering properly. From 20 past to 25 past, I will start entering properly. Oh, yeah, yeah. Positive, huh? Yeah. Why, whatever. You guys take out insurance for this trade? Yes. Do you guys take out any insurance for this trade? Who knows what I mean by insurance? Oh man, it's not that kind of insurance, man. I know a lot about flea marketing here. Okay, so I'm gonna start adding positions, yeah, and I'll gradually add now until 28 minutes past. So it's currently 20 minutes past. Hmm? Mm-mm. It's so nice, these cakes. I think they were watching this one. I think so. So I mustn't tell you. Fuck up brokers. Fuck. So just done it with. You got HF1, HF1. Yeah. Yeah? Zero. I can enter a big phone. Yeah. Oh, 0.01. Yeah, that's how you must what? It doesn't do. But you might get flagged. Where? Flagged. That's flagged. Too much. Too much boss. Yeah. Yes, I know. Yes, I know. Hmm? Too much. Oh, see you. Yeah. Now you have to top up it. I just had it. Just oh, that's oh. I waited 5 minutes. 25 plus. Just to be safe. Yeah, but careful. Know how many they let you. That's the thing. On live stream. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Buy stops doesn't work in use the slippage. Yeah, 100%. Don't try using a buy stop or a sell stop. That will not work. Yes, this Trump. Fuck, he just tweeted now. What is it? Fucking idiot. So he says, guys, he just says on Truth Social, um, with a little more time, we can easily open the Hormuz Strait, take the oil, and make a fortune. It would be a gusher for the world. What the fuck? What does he mean by that? Use more force. Use more force. I was thinking the same thing. Take it by force. Yo. Okay, we've got about 5.5 minutes more, guys. Can add more. There we go. There we go. Come. Yes, we are seeing buys for Saad asking. What this copper? Oh, first time trading NFP with a bigger car. Kind of nervous-ish. Jabulo. Found what you're willing to risk. Please, I did say that. Remember, it's not financial advice. I'm merely telling you guys the trade that I am taking, and I've broken down what I have personally analyzed and seen. Hello. The come was supposed to be adding. Wait now. 28 there. Oh, was full margin up there. Yeah, are you full margin? Right? Oh, you get a margin. Yeah, so you still got. I don't know how many lets you that margin, but that's basically what you look at. I don't know how much it's gonna let you look at, but let's see. How many more left? Yeah. Like you must watch how many gets deducted each time we do into and you know more or less how many you can. Let's hope this volume, guys. Remember, it's a holiday. I did say that. So fingers crossed that there's volume that comes in. We are in buys, guys. We are in buys. You can see I've got it on the screen here. That was the area we were looking at where we entered off. And frozen. No? Yeah. That's fucking frozen. Hopefully it fucking Hmm? It's frozen. I hope it is volume, guys. Yo, there we go. Fuck, that was quick though, bro. Yeah, very quick. Up, guys, up. Yo. Bank, please. Please, bank. That was fucking yo. Guys, killed, killed. Where's my W's? Where's the W's, guys? Where's the W's? Yo, yo. They pushed them quick, what? Fucking rocket. Yes. Smash, guys. Absolutely killed that. That was over 1,000, yeah. Yeah, unbelievable. Mhm. 1,800. Yeah. Mm. That is too big. Oh. Where's the W's, guys? Where's the W's, yes. Let me make. Let me do that. Mhm. It's still gonna go up, but it's still. Yeah. And it was too quick. So change the one. Mhm. Okay. What is the number? Guys, what is that number? Um, yo, how's that number, bro? Yo. If this was a normal day, this thing would have been gone. Unemployment dropped as well, guys. This is the only bummer, but unemployment dropped and this number is flipping high. Yo, yo. On a normal day, guys, this thing would have been gone. Would have been like 3,000, 4,000 pips easy. Yo. Anyways, killed. Done live on stream. I'm waiting to see if we get any more volume that comes. But I'm surprised they pulled that so much. Yeah, because there's nothing, there's manipulation that pullback. There's not, there's literally no volume to do anything. So even 1,000, how much was that? That was more than 1,000. 1,900. That was 2,000. Oh, okay. On the HCG. Okay. Anyways, guys, my job's done. Take it easy, stay blessed, and I'll catch you guys on the next stream.